Welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ, and this is a reading for the sign of Aries, the fire sign Aries, for the season of Astronomical Fall, so the period between September 22nd and December 21st. It can apply to any area of your life, so please listen with an open mind and take the messages as they feel relevant for you. And don't hesitate to come back to this reading as the fall season progresses. You know, this is a reading for an extended period of time, so the messages, the energies may become relevant or start resonating with you with time, right? If you haven't seen it, I would also encourage you to check out the collective reading for the season of fall. Some powerful energies there, so we may want to check out how they blend with your message from today's reading, okay? Please remember, we will not be trying to predict the future for you, Aries. We are looking into the energetic potential so that you can make the best of it, right? To see what's there for you so that you can make the best of it. So let's start with some opening messages and then we will do some tarot for you. So this is for Aries, fire sign Aries, for the season of Astronomical Fall 2021. Okay, this one and this one. This one didn't jump out of the deck, so I will not take it. Transformation takes you to another dimension. Don't resist the change. I'm not sure if this card wasn't in the collective reading for the fall season or perhaps in the reading for the last decade of September. I don't remember. It was in one of the collective readings, I think, recently. But this card speaks of transformation, you know, lifting you up, a change lifting you up, very profound, like metamorphosis or transformation, right? Definitely not something mundane. It says don't resist the change. Just go with the flow. Allow things to happen as they are meant to. Don't resist the change. Perhaps even for some, be the one who initiates it. But primarily, don't resist it. Love and peace. Sacred activism. Believe in the beautiful world. Part of your spiritual responsibility is to create it. Sacred activism. Okay, now, regardless whether you are involved in some kind of spiritual activities or whether you think you are going through spiritual growth, because as I said, it can apply to any area of life, but it says part of your spiritual responsibility. So I wanted to make it clear that it applies to all of us, that we are responsible to create that beautiful world. It's not only about desiring a beautiful world, but it's about participating in creating it, right? Obviously, it can be a spiritual experience, and a lot of you may be going through like a spiritual upliftment. So this transformation may be like a soul level transformation or mind-based, but higher mind, right? Or even if you are currently not considering anything that happens in your life to be spiritual, perhaps whatever happens through the fall season may make you feel, or may feel spiritual, but again, it can even be like career related, but it may feel very profound, right? You know, I really like this card with that little elephant with the balloons, because it feels careless. It feels with an adventure. It feels with breaking free, freedom, right? Like flying away, seeing things from a higher perspective as well. So definitely there's growth, that is expansion, that is some kind of an advancement. But at the same time, the second card reminds you that you can not only expect the beautiful world, whatever it is for you, relationship, career, you define what your beautiful world means at this particular time. It's not only about you wanting it, but part of your spiritual responsibility is to create it. That's where, you know, I said don't resist the change, but actually be the one who initiates it, because partially you are responsible to create it, Okay, so I really like this because there's huge potential to create something great, potential for amazing growth, upliftment in whatever area of life, provided that you are not passive in the process, that you take action, participate, and don't resist the changes that are happening. So let's put some tarot for you, Aries, and see how Aries presents themselves in the fall season 2021. What's up with Aries in the fall season? Show us Aries in the fall season, how they present themselves. Okay. We have two cards. We have the Star, beautiful. And the Four of Wands. That is amazing. Let's see if we can get one or maybe two more. Two, okay. So the Five of Wands, that is nice. You have four and you have five. Right next to it. And the Queen of Pentacles. A beautiful set of cards. At the bottom of the deck you have the Ten of Wands. And I feel that if you only allow yourself, you can release a burden that you have been carrying for long enough. Okay? It's like, see how those two cards differ. Ten of Cups right under, and the Ten of Swords. You have three tens at the bottom of the deck. There are powerful completions and new beginnings for you in the fall season. But what I will speak to that in a second. Two of Cups, another card. So love may be significant for a lot of you. I'm sorry. But let me explain what I wanted to say at the beginning. Look how those two cards differ. This one is freedom, right? I said it, it feels with breaking free. This is burden. He's going up, he's going down. Look how they differ. The transformation is huge, it's significant, right? The burden is gone. It's almost rejuvenating and making you feel younger, lighthearted with that little elephant, baby elephant, right? So there's a huge transformation. But it means you need to let go of some kind of a burden or make a choice. This card is often called the burden of choice because out of the 10 wands you need to choose like one that you are able to commit to, whatever that is, whether it's a responsibility, a job, something related to a relationship, too many projects, okay, whatever that is, you need to make a choice. As soon as you get rid of that, there's happiness, there's fulfillment available for you, provided that you let go of that burden, that you allow yourself to be uplifted rather than go down, okay? Because of the Two of Cups that we have here, the Ten of Cups, for a lot of you it may be, and we have the Four of Wands as well. It may be an actual relationship, even marriage, okay? It may be releasing a burdening relationship and opening yourself up to something you deserve. It will be different for everyone. But an importance of relationships, marriages, commitment, committed relationships. Remember, Two of Cups can also be about even like a business, especially in this deck, where they shake hands. It's like an agreement, right? But obviously, primarily, it speaks of romantic love and partnerships. So love is of importance. And then you also have the Ten of Swords, which is again an ending of a painful cycle. It doesn't get any worse, it can only get better now, right? So there's a limit to how much burden we can carry and how much mental burden with the Ten of Swords we can manage, right? So we can only get better now. You have a completion of painful, exhausting cycles coming in the fall season, or at least available. There's potential for them, provided that you take responsibility for creating your beautiful world, right? So the sacred activism here, for some of you it may be sacred activism towards others, but primarily it's sacred activism towards yourself, I feel, you know, like your own soul. Transformation takes you to another dimension. And even the colorful sunglasses, it's like from the place of burden and unhappiness, you suddenly have those colorful, like pink sunglasses. So the world immediately becomes a lot more colorful with the rainbow. It's like put those colorful sunglasses or glasses of positivity on your own eyes, change your own perspective by lifting yourself up. So the higher you get, the wider your perspective is. Don't go too far with when I said the higher you get, okay? Like, if you know what I mean. But allow yourself to be uplifted, okay? I was just joking. The higher you get, you are moving towards another dimension of your own mind and your own perception. As I said, it doesn't have to be spiritual, but obviously it can be. So the higher you get, the more colorful your vision becomes, something along those lines. Starting with the Star card, beautiful. That is a card of Aquarius. That is freedom. That is a guiding light of renewal. So we have that transformation, some kind of renewal, completions and new beginnings with 3 tens. That's also a renewal, right? A renewal of energy, of passion. In you, this is deep healing, this is peace, harmony, but this is also hope. So you have hope, you have faith, you have dreams, and you wish upon the star. You want to fulfill those dreams, right? You believe in them. That's also a card of spirituality. So again, for a lot of you, it may be related to spiritual soul growth. But Star card feels with magic flowing around. Again, it's the card of an uplifted soul, dreams coming true, right? Peace after the storm. So this is the storm, right? The closure of those painful cycles. It won't be something that you will not notice. This will be a process that you will have to go through, and it will be exhausting to some extent. But you are being encouraged to initiate the process, or at least don't resist it. You have to go through the uncomfortable so that at the end you have long-lasting or everlasting comfort, okay? You have to heal this once and for all. And to do that, you have to go through that healing process. And the star is that peace after the storm and deep, deep healing. So don't be afraid to go through that process, because you also have all the resources you need to heal yourself from this. With the 10 of Cups, so there's a lot of water, and water is the healing element, right? So it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be your healing process and moving from painful experiences to that ultimate emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. You have the 4 of Wands, which is a card of laying solid foundations. Whatever you do now will impact your long-term future. You are laying solid foundations for your life, okay? Not only for today, not only for the current day, but you really have a chance to lay strong foundations for your long-term future. But the process will not be easy, and no one ever said that it will be, right? But you got this. You can go through this. You just have to have faith and approach this from the place of love, not only towards others, primarily love towards yourself. With the 2 of Cups, that can be a card of self-love, okay? almost like as if you are in agreement with yourself. Treat yourself as your most important partner, life partner, business partner, but the most important one, right? With the Five of Wands right next to it, that is a card of some kind of a conflict. It can be a creative conflict where people, well, like only on the first sight they seem to be in conflict, but they like are creatively competing, okay? But this is also a card of competition, in a sense that you are in a position where you want to show the best of you, give the best of you. It's like an interview process, a job interview. So you want to give the best of you. This card says that in this process, you really want to give the best of you because you are laying foundations for your long-term future. So you really want to make the best out of it and create your beautiful world with this card. Create it to your highest potential, creative potential, okay? Just give 150% of you, almost. Because you can see that in those ones, there are leaves that start to sprout. They symbolize growth. They symbolize new life, right? So it will be worth it, because by giving the best of you, even if you feel like that this is tiring and not always comfortable, there is growth and new life on the horizon, right? So those foundations for a long-term future. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles as the last card. And the Queen of Pentacles is a very generous abundance. So it can be someone who is very generously sharing what they have, not only monetary resources, but their love, their attention. They're very caring. This is a motherly energy, a home carer, a giver, someone who takes care of others, but someone who's also independent, self-reliable, right? It can be like a woman on a managerial position or very well established, even though it doesn't have to be gender specific even, but it can symbolize a person on like a leadership position or a business owner. But this is you in this case. It's you laying solid foundations for your future, giving the best of you so that you are self-reliable, self-made, the responsibility. Believe in the beautiful world, your own beautiful world. And remember that part of your responsibility is to create it. You cannot only desire it. You need to create your beautiful world. If you have faith, but this is also the guiding light, if you have doubts, follow your intuition. That's where all the answers lie. So your guiding light is always within you. If you allow yourself to listen, if you have faith, if you trust what you know to be true, then your path is always clear. So if you stay on that path and you give the best of you to lay that solid base for your future, you are self-made, you are self-reliable, and you are then ready to perhaps invite someone, welcome someone to your world, okay? Because when you are in this state, this is not welcoming or ready probably to welcome someone and create something. If you are, for example, dreaming of a relationship, there may be a significant healing that you need to go through before you are ready to really let someone into your life, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this. I really did, because there are some beautiful energies, very empowering and very encouraging for you to take the first step and initiate the process of your beautiful transformation, okay? Maybe I will pull you an angel kindness message to close out with. Okay? If you like this reading, please consider liking, subscribing. That would be awesome to have you here, and it really helps the channel grow. So thank you if you decide to like or subscribe. If you don't, that's fine as well. I hope that you enjoyed the reading and that you will come back sometime in the future. Okay, what is the angel kindness message for Aries to close the reading out? Okay, I want this one and one more for you. You stand the tallest when you're on your knees in prayer. Okay, we are not discussing a religious, any specific religion, so you define what prayer is for you, right? It can be some kind of a meditation. Again, just wanted to make it clear, but anything that is of a prayer nature for you, you stand the tallest when you're on your knees in that state of prayer. Peace comes from within. May you find the peace within your own patient heart. That's what the Star card says, right? Peace, wisdom, guiding light comes from within. May you find the peace within your own patient heart. And I am wishing you this, Aries. Have a great fall season. Take care of yourself, and I hope to see you soon.